this is another way, another easy way for you to continue to advance what you're trying to do, and offer up another solution that folks were looking for, just that didn't know really how do you do it.
Welcome all to EW Sessions. Today we're here with Charlie Nicosia, owner of Absolute Production Services. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So I just wanted to start by asking you to give us a brief overview of Absolute Production Services and what services you offer to the exhibition industry.
So we've been going on about 30 years, so almost 3 decades right now, with providing a turnkey solution for all production services for meetings, experiential events, trade shows, you name it. When corporate has a need for us to execute and activate, we're there to help ideate and execute no matter where it is, whether it's the United States or in Europe. So we're definitely a turnkey solution for all of it. So we definitely offer all of these solutions that are touching right now the industry, from virtual to hybrid to in person. We're dealing with it all.
Okay, as like an event company that offers these plethora of services, and I've seen that you use quite a lot of creative technologies. What kind of key challenges and opportunities has the pandemic presented Absolute Productions?
Well, in the very beginning, we had, obviously, as other companies, we had everything in person, locked in. I mean, we were looking at our biggest year in at that point 26 years, and then everything came to a screeching halt. Immediately we pivoted and had to go virtual. Fortunately for us, we were dealing with virtual back in 2000, back in 08 after the crisis. So during a number of crises here in the States, we had already had the virtual experience for us. So our team rallied. It was unbelievable how everyone in our company stepped up, and we immediately made sure that we were able to offer the virtual solution to our customers, which was huge for us. What appealed to them was the fact that we've already been there. We've been there doing it for almost 2 decades, 2 decades at that point. So it was a no-brainer for us to step up and make it happen for them. And it went from virtual to hybrid, and now we're seeing it going back to virtual again with some of the lockdowns that are happening in the States because of the new variant.
Yeah, so with the rise of virtual and hybrid events, like you were saying, during the pandemic, I'd say this question was more with the variants that kind of come about. I've asked this in the past about how, we're coming out of the pandemic, so what's going to happen? But obviously there's such uncertainty now with, as we've all seen with the Omicron, it kind of, the variants come and it kind of changes your mind. But do you think that these types of platforms and virtual events or hybrid events will kind of outlive the pandemic as things continue to change?
Most definitely. We're seeing that now for sure. And why not? You're talking about, for example, here, we're doing some stuff on the East Coast. We're doing the Chicago Auto Show, and a number of European companies can't get their people into the States right now. So what's happening is the virtual side has definitely been a lifesaver for our customers in being able to broadcast and do what they need to do, despite them having a limited resources on the ground here and being able to have people, let's say, in a booth at a trade show. So this stuff is not going to go away. It's just going to become bigger and better. And the beauty of it is the technology from what we did, 20 years ago. Has come leaps and bounds. So, the new stuff that's on the horizon that we're seeing to be able to broadcast and do these virtual events is just going to make it easier, simpler, and more efficient. So there's no way this is not going away. This is going to continue across the board as far as we're seeing. I mean, there's no stopping this right now. It's definitely on all of our conversations in the pre-production with all of our customers moving forward right now. It's just a matter of how deep they want to broadcast. And how many of the different sessions they want to broadcast versus their broadcasting. So it's definitely a hybrid component across the board.
Yeah. So we've what we see at EW, we always try and look at kind of innovative ways that people throughout the industry are trying to adapt, especially during the pandemic. And we recently covered a news story about Absolute Productions becoming the first US-based corporate event production company to accept cryptocurrency. So what made you take this step? And what benefits do you think it will bring to your business?
Well, one, personally, I'm involved in crypto, got involved in crypto early on. So for me, it was easy to understand and to be able to implement into the companies. The second part was trying to educate and inform our customers and make it easy for them. We saw a number of customers coming to us asking us, would we accept crypto over the last 24 months? And so for us, it was all about customer service. And we have the relationship with CoinFlip, and they have been spectacular in figuring out how to make it really, really simple and easy. So it was all about then messaging and how to get out to our customers and make it simple and make them understand that, look, this is another way, another easy way for you to continue to advance what you're trying to do, and offer up another solution that folks were looking for, just that didn't know really how do you do it. And how do we make it happen and make those conversions happen? And so with the partnership, it's been super simple, and we've had a ton of positive response on our end. So looking forward to continue to offer it and open it up to the industry.
And yeah, with a wider view of the industry, how do you believe that the industry as a whole can benefit from embracing cryptocurrency in the future?
Well, having more offerings where they can utilize their monetary systems and the way that they are looking to utilize resources on the ground. So for example, us having these kiosks and these abilities to, with CoinFlip on the ground for them to utilize, for them to either buy tickets to the event or for them to pay us for our services. These are huge. These are resources that have never been available. And you know what's happening right now is we're seeing a whole new generation coming into our industry. And with that new generation comes new technology and new opportunity and new things that they're looking for. And this is part and parcel with that. And so for us to be able to tap into that and look at the new generation of where they would like to go and what's appealing to them, and the crypto is right in line with all of that. And so for us, this again it was a no-brainer. And now it's just a matter of how to integrate it, how to slow step it, but make everyone feel comfortable that, yes, there's navigation through it. There's different fees and different ways of handling it. But us coming from our side of the industry, being in this for 30 years right now, Oliver, and being able to implement the new technology and the new resources that are available, we are there for sure to step up and make that happen. And that's what we've done. So, there's going to be some challenges, and there is, some of the folks are a little bit reluctant and a little bit scared because they don't know. But it's like everything else that's new on the market, whether it's new technology or a new offering in this case. It's our responsibility to be able to explain and navigate the customer through the landscape, and that's exactly what we're trying to do right now with this.
Okay, cool. And just more of a short-term look into the future, just for the next year. Put you on the spot a little bit, but I'd say what 3 trends, but maybe you can go around the number, but what 3 trends or themes do you see impacting the events industry in this upcoming year?
I would say the 3 trends right now, we're seeing smaller, more impactful, not bigger is not always better. It's really looking to define who you're going after and be surgical, because they want to be very, very, they're very concerned and cautious with the dollars they're spending right now. So it's definitely where it's not necessarily the bigger bang for your dollar. They're looking for the quality, and where can we really zero in on the quality of the consumer, the engagement of that consumer, and we'd rather be smaller and tighter and have a better ROI and better experience for them than something that's going to be off the charts and go over budget and we have no control. And right now, that's not where this is. You've got these shows across the country downsizing because of what's going on with COVID, and how do we just continue to make that more efficient, but yet utilize their dollars in a way that's going to get them the results they need.
Brilliant. Some really good insights there, specifically looking into kind of the event tech of the exhibition industry. So thank you so much for joining us, Charlie, today. And I wish you all the best in the new year. And yeah, I hope you all keep safe out there.
And same to you, Oliver. Thank you so much for having us.